Stocks plunged today on a spate of weak earnings reports and more jitters about Spain. Sarge, now, despite today's grim earnings reports, Whirlpool actually did pretty well. What does that tell us ahead of tomorrow's new home sales report?
Well, we do expect higher new home sales for tomorrow. We're looking for 385,000, which I think last month it was something like 372,000. So we expect the new home sales tomorrow to continue that spate of that winning streak we have in the housing numbers that we've seen. So, yeah, I'm somewhat positive for that number going forward, and that'll go into the FOMC. They'll probably speak about housing as well. We'll go into that if you'd like. Tomorrow the FOMC makes their policy decision, and they announce it at 2:15 in the afternoon. And we don't expect much. Okay, they've already gone the route of QE3. We do expect them to speak, however, on jobs and on housing. And maybe they'll give us a glimpse on how they think the early stages of quantitative easing 3 are going with the purchase of mortgage-backed securities. I don't think you'll see any kind of decision on the extension of Operation Twist or what they're going to do regarding Treasury securities once the twist expires until maybe a couple months from now in December.
And regarding after-hours trading numbers, Facebook came out with its quarterly earnings report. Was that a surprise to you?
It was a little bit. I mean, they beat the earnings per share number by a penny, and they beat the revenue number, I believe, by about 30 million bucks. So I'm not someone who trades Facebook, but I really was surprised to see good news out of Facebook because a lot of the news has been, I don't want to say poor, but it has not been good. So this is a positive for their company going forward. They beat on both sides, on the earnings per share and on the revenue, on a day when almost everybody missed on the revenue side, and most people even missed on the earnings per share side. So a good day for Facebook.
Now, looking at Apple shares tumbled today despite its product announcement. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, they did spike right after it was announced at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I think it's a case of buy the rumor and sell the news, which you were actually looking for yesterday. I think that was the case today. So if you look at the week or 2 week chart of Apple, you see how it spiked a couple days ago. Then today it's announced, and the market was down, so it was a perfect excuse for people to try to get that profit in or try to get out of their Apple position if they needed to, and they obviously went that route.
And Boeing and AT&T report quarterly earnings tomorrow morning. This is Andrea Say reporting for The Street.